What if every decision you made only led you back to where you started? A man in a fedora races through a crumbling factory in 1975 chasing a notorious terrorist known as the Fizzle Bomber. Sirens blare, explosions shake the walls. He finds a ticking bomb and begins to defuse it, but a shadow moves. A gunshot. He's hit. With his last strength, he tries to place the bomb in a violin case before it detonates, disfiguring him horribly. Just before death claims him, another version of himself appears, opens the case, and activates a device inside, a time machine. He vanishes. He wakes in 1992, reconstructed, unrecognizable, his voice altered. He's given a new identity by the secretive Temporal Bureau, an agency that polices time to prevent catastrophic paradoxes. With one mission left before retirement, he must complete a final, mind-bending task, recruiting someone central to the fate of all time. Back in 1975, he's sworn in as Agent John. He vows to obey all Bureau rules, preserve the timeline, and protect the integrity of the causal loop. His mission begins in 1970, disguised as a bartender. There he meets a bitter young man called the Unmarried Mother. The barkeep offers him a deal. "Tell me the best story you've got, and I'll give you a bottle of the finest liquor." The man begins. Born as Jane in 1945, she was abandoned as a baby. Brilliant, curious, and physically gifted, she never fit in. At 18, she joined Space Corp, a program recruiting virgin women to serve astronauts, but she was rejected for having unsuitable physiology. She never understood why. Trying to survive, Jane worked as a mother's helper and took night classes. One evening, she met a mysterious man. They fell in love, made love, and then he disappeared. Pregnant and alone, Jane gave birth to a baby girl. During delivery, doctors discovered she was intersex. Complications forced them to remove her female organs. After recovery, Jane transitioned and took the name John. But tragedy struck again. A stranger abducted her baby from the hospital. Heartbroken and lost, John turned to writing, using the pseudonym The Unmarried Mother. Back at the bar, the barkeep reveals the truth. He's a time agent. He offers John a chance to confront the man who ruined Jane's life. John agrees. They travel to 1963. From the shadows, John sees young Jane on a college campus and approaches her. He is the man who abandoned her. Meanwhile, the barkeep kidnaps Jane's baby in 1960 and then in 1964 and drops her at an orphanage in 1945. Jane becomes John, who fathers the child that becomes Jane again, an infinite loop. Cause and effect become indistinguishable. The agent then brings young John to 1985. Disillusioned, John joins the Bureau. Over time, he becomes the very agent who recruited himself. Years later, the barkeep confronts the Fizzle Bomber, his future self, driven mad by time travel. The bomber begs, "I saved more lives than I took. You'll see." The barkeep, horrified, pulls the trigger, but nothing ends. That choice seals his fate. He will become the bomber. I'm Jay. Thanks for watching.